ball, at least relative to white America versus Cam Newton or some other, some other African American. So they're like, hey, if we're gonna take him down, we're good. So that's the NFL. Now the other now staying with the NFL theme, but staying with the boss theme, my girl Kelly Rippa. Kelly, baby. Kelly is daddy. Kelly is daddy. Now listen. Now, I know you're a little bit upset about this Michael thing, okay? I know you're a little bit upset about this Michael thing. Kelly, I want you to talk to me. Talk to me. Kelly, my name is Michael. We met Kelly, I don't know how long ago it was. Maybe it was a decade or so ago, but we met about a decade or so ago, Kelly, at Star Jones' wedding. So we were all fabulous. We were all in it. We were all fabulous. Everybody was fabulous. I met you. You were fabulous. You were wearing like a yellow-green kind of dress. You were fabulous. You were with your husband. You were doing your thing. Kelly, you was great. You were great. Oh my God. You were fabulous. Kelly, listen. This Michael thing, I don't know what he did. He's probably a big brute, and he left and went to another show. Kelly, we do not need him. We do not need him. Kelly, listen to me. Have your people call my people, girl. Have your people call my people. Let me give you some advice, Kelly. The best way to get over a big black man in your life is to go get you another one, girl. Yes. Kelly. Woo! Kelly, call daddy. For real, call me. If you need to call Star. Star hook you up with me. Just shine a bat signal. Call the station. Whatever. I'm just saying, Kelly, if you got a problem when Michael is no longer on the show, and you like calling the show the Kelly and Michael show, I'm a Michael, and I will show up. I will sing, dance, bojangle. I am an executive chef. I will tell jokes. I will laugh at your jokes. I will dress well. I will speak in full sentences. For the kind of money that y'all would pay Michael Strahan, Kelly Rippa, I would do anything. I will shine your shoes. I'll pick you up, bring you to work. What are you talking about? I will make you breakfast before work. I think they were paying Strahan something like $10 or $15 million a year. Kelly, y'all could break me off a fraction of that, and I'm good. I'm a simple man. But I think we should continue. I think we, me and you, Kelly, I think we should continue to call the show the Kelly and Michael Show. And it could be me and you. I mean, you and me. I'm sorry. You the one. Boop, boop, Freudian slip. It's Kelly and Michael. And the same way, like last time Mike got the gig, you came running over, ran and jumped in his arms. I'm not quite as tall as Strahan, but I'm a big dude also, so I can catch you in my arms, right? And walk you back over, put you in the chair, because I know you're about 85 pounds, so I got you, girl. You're about the size of my arm. So I catch you, put you back in the chair, and let you do jokes, and I will be next to you, and I will do jokes with you. And let me assure you one thing. Now, Kelly, I have left some ladies in my life. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've left a few ladies in my life. I left some girlfriends, of course, and actually I left my wife. I did leave my wife. I got divorced and I left my wife. Kelly, let me promise you something, girl. Right here, Kelly, it's daddy. I will not be leaving you. Okay, if you start to break me off the way, even at a fraction of what you were paying Michael Strahan, I will not leave your side, girl. Okay, this will not happen. I will fight tooth and nail for Kelly Rippa issues. I will defend you. I will be your best friend. We will be BFFs until the day I die. And I will take that check and go home for the rest of life. That one right there, that same check, whatever that is, 10, 15 million, whatever that is, start me at a fraction and we can kind of work me up. Kelly, call daddy. I can help you get through this Strahan thing, okay? It can still be Kelly and Michael. We can slide Michael Strahan out. We can slide Michael Graves in, and we're good, boo. I'm trying to tell you, we could do this right here, right now. And you can make a statement. You can make a statement to the world. I got over my Michael. I got over my Michael. That big Michael Black thing that was going on before, I got over him. He was playing ball. Now, granted, I wasn't all pro and with the Giants and all that. I tried out with the Giants, didn't make it. But I got kind of the big black base covered. I got kind of a little football background. Got a big old football ring and football hand. Not a Super Bowl ring, but, you know, Kelly, it could be, but I probably cook better. I think my jokes are better. I think I'm more articulated. We could, come on, Kelly. Call me, girl. Call me. Let's make this happen. Okay? Let's make this happen. So that was a boss issue. That was a boss issue that Kelly has because Kelly has an issue with her bosses. She has an issue with the bosses at ABC and Disney, and she feels that she was done wrong. And guess what? Kelly, I'm here to support you, girl. Here to support you. So that was my boss issue. That was my boss issue. Now, let me get to what I think has now become a problem in the NBA, which is this Steph Curry situation. I had a feeling that this was going to happen, and this is why I went off about Bruce Bowen and this kid who tried to hurt Steph Curry last week. He was successful in kind of making his ankle weak, and his leg kind of got compromised. And then in the game last night, now he slipped and sprained his knee. And I just think it's one of the, a real tragedy. Now, hopefully he'll be able to recover from this, and hopefully it will not impact what was otherwise a fantastic season as they, won 72 games. But to have this in any way start to affect them, I just think it's really, really tragic. So hopefully Steph Curry will bounce back fairly quickly from this sprained knee. They say he's going to need about 2 weeks off. I think that's still enough time to handle the Houston Rockets without any sort of problem whatsoever. And we'll see. Speaking of guards, and I know it's been a little bit of a tough day, kind of bringing up some folks who have passed on, but I would be remiss, if I did not mention the passing of a old NCAA and old high school basketball legend from right here in the New York City area, which is one Dwayne Pearl Washington. Apparently he died of a brain tumor last week. But for those of you who never saw Pearl Washington play back in the day in high school nor in college, you really, really missed something special. You ought to go and look up, game film of Pearl Washington, because that brother used to just press the ball. I mean, he was big for a guard. He was built like a running back. And he just ran with like a forward tilt, but had an incredible handle and just used to go. I had the privilege of getting to know Pearl a little bit at basketball camp back in the day, and also had the occasion that he was featured in a television show on, I want to say on the Today Show, long time ago. Was featured on a segment with Bryant Gumbel years and years ago, as a juxtapose with my oldest brother Butch, who at the time was playing ball at Yale, and Pearl was coming out of Boys and Girls High School, and they were just doing a contrast on two kids who were originally born in Brooklyn, but grew up a little bit differently, and some of the irony and some of the contrast in both their game and their lifestyle and circumstances. But again, Pearl was just a fantastic cat. So we've lost another great one in terms of that. When I think about Pearl, and I think what he stood for in terms of just being a serious cat who was on his game all the time, without a whole lot of foolishness. When I look at a guy like Russell Westbrook, I've got to say, Chuck, do you have 6? Do you got a minute or 6 for me? Yes, for 6 minutes. For 6 minutes, I just want to, his last minute or two, I just want to talk about Mr. Russell Westbrook and what he's bringing to the court. I don't understand why we got to the point, and it's not just a Russell thing. It's so many guys in the league who I look at who are more concerned about the show around them. They are more concerned about all the other optics other than what they actually do on the court. And don't get me wrong, Russell goes hard. Russell obviously goes hard and plays hard. But I just get concerned when I see these guys who are worried about their hair, their clothes that they wear to the arena, their outfits that they're going to wear in the post-game press conference, and then Russell Westbrook and one of his other teammates who looks like he's about 12 years old, they started doing this whole dance thing where they are dancing like little girls before the game starts. And it's just like, really, man? Really? This is what we're paying you millions of dollars for? This foolishness right here. I just think if guys could try to set a better example and just stay with what they do and take their game more seriously. Take their game more seriously and just showing up for work more seriously. Just as I've said before, just put on a shirt with a collar and a sport jacket and show up for your press conference and just see how that goes. It doesn't have to be, knickers and sandals and something that looks half crazy and fluorescent colors and, you're not, and feather boas, and you don't have to be the reincarnation of Dennis Rodman. Everything doesn't have to be a show and antics. Can you just show up for work, do your job, and go home? Can we just try that? Because the cats who look like they're gonna, potentially win the NBA this year, it looks like there's a good chance that it could be the San Antonio Spurs. And what do? They just show up for work, with a sport jacket. Some of them have a little trouble getting in the shirt with a collar. But, when the NBA had their dress code, that was the best thing they were doing. They need to go back to enforcing that dress code more and really making sure that guys show up at press conferences the right way, come to the gym the right way, get on your airplane the right way, represent yourself, your league, your team, your family the right way. If you do that, you bring everybody's stock up, all ships rise. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been real. Y'all have been regular. I thank you so much. Covered some wonderful topics today. Shout out to Prince once again. Rest in peace. Shout out to Pearl Washington. Rest in peace. This has been Mike G at C-Suite Sports and csuitesports.net. I want to thank Nick and Chuck once again as always, and I will see you folks next week. I'm out. Thank you for riding with me.